Hello there. The creation of this entire video has been an exercise in just picking away at projects until finally the weather was cool enough to be able to plant anything outside without it all burning. We finally got there, so let's get into the video. So I am definitely the type of person that likes to spend time outside. Like when I moved into this house, this entire backyard was just dirt. But because I like being outside so much, almost immediately, my dad and I poured this concrete patio, and then we built the pergola on top of it. I absolutely love this pergola, and I love how it turned out, and I'm gonna make it a little better and put a shade cover on the top, because it's still hot as shit outside, and I want my shade. But no, I've had a few covers on this pergola, and the old one just got torn up in a windstorm, so I'm gonna replace that. And then do a little refresh on this patio space. I am too tall for this shot. Okay, so this new cover already feels like so much better quality than the old one, so hoping it lasts longer. One thing I'm so excited for is to not be constantly sweating. Jesus. Nice. That looks really good. And it's so much brighter under here. I already had this rug and these cushions, but I figured I'd give them a little rinse, a little refresh, get all the dust off of them, and make it feel new. Because this stuff is unreasonably expensive. Just kidding. So I'm actually going to do this over here. Okay. So I've had these cacti that I've been caring for. They were my late grandma's, and I inherited them when she passed away. And I've been trying my best to take care of them. But because it was so hot this summer for so long, I slightly neglected them because I just couldn't get myself to come outside and replant them, or I couldn't go in the garage and do it because it was just so fucking hot. But now that it's only going to be 105 today, in early October, I can finally repot these. Just kidding. Again, I'm doing this over here. Oh, look at this little nub. I could probably take that and just replant it. Good morning. Been waiting for almost 3 weeks now, but it is finally time to start planting the winter garden. It took forever for the heat to calm down. My winter gardens have always thrived, much better than my summer gardens. And by that I mean, I've never been able to make a summer garden last. Everything just burns. So come along with me as I plant my winter garden. I have chives, oregano, basil, sage, thyme, mint, peppermint, rosemary, parsley, a lemon tree, and a lime tree. And I'm actually going to plant these trees first, so let's get going. I do need to prep the soil before we start. There's a lot of clay soil where I live, so I'm going to mix in some amendment to help with that drainage. I need a shovel. I'm mixing the amendment in with the soil in both areas where I'm planting these trees, apparently just to dig it back up again. Alright, one down. Alright, I got the first one in there. Now we're gonna do the second. I'm doing it the exact same way, so if you don't mind, I'll just time lapse it. And go. I fucked up. I hit a sprinkler line. Thankfully though, that line specifically doesn't go anywhere. It just stubs off to an end cap. So I'm just gonna put another end cap on it to just cap it like 2 feet sooner. Fuck, I was trying not to hit that. Alrighty, we're back. Got the piece I need. So let's fix this. Alright, well that took like 2 seconds to fix. Back to time lapse. Ooh, it's been a long day. My neighbors are outside. I feel weird doing this if my neighbors are outside. Now that those trees are planted, I just have to put the rocks back. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the rest of the herbs tomorrow just because I'm tired and I don't want to do it right now. So, see you then. Good morning. Just gonna say, stopping last night was a good call. This morning I'm gonna continue going and plant all of the herbs that I bought yesterday. So I have this garden bed. I kind of use it as my half-assed makeshift compost bin, and so I'm gonna use that soil for all of my herbs that are gonna be in pots, and then I have some garden bed soil that I'm gonna put back into the bed and kind of continue the cycle of using it as compost over summer. In true Finn fashion, I did all of my research beforehand and I made a list of what I'm putting where and then just kind of like little tricks for planting each thing. So I don't have to think about it while I'm doing it. I love the smell of basil. Does anybody else go into like airplane right as I start filming? The irony here is that I'm having a great time doing this while at the same time having a song that is depressing as fuck stuck in my head. That's called balance. Does anybody else go into like a Zen mode when they're gardening? Now that all of my herbs that are going in pots are pretty much done, I'm about halfway through the soil in this garden bed, so I'm going to add more soil and then just kind of continue that pseudo half-ass composting. And year by year, it's just going to get better and better soil-wise. The box is about to fall apart, but the soil in it is good. These little guys are my cilantro seeds, which I usually have really good success with. And with that, I have planted everything I'm planting for this video. Let's take a look. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I know we jumped around a lot, but that's just how life goes sometimes. Not everything is always done on the same day, or the same weekend, or in the same month. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the weather. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.